Well, hello, everybody. It's the Great Adakuji here. I'm here with the Culture Junkies live Wednesday, November 5th. 5th of November. Some people say, remember the 5th of November. I'm here with Kenshiro, got GQ and
Megashawn.
And a bunch of dudes here. We're going to be talking about stuff. Don't know what we're going to talk about today because we didn't come up with a topic, but I'm pretty sure that this guy, and this guy always have something interesting to talk about. And me, I can add something into.
So listen, I got something for you there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would have saw it, but it's on the topic. Oh, we about to hit it running all right.
Yeah, let's do this.
But it's on the topic that you spoke of. So it might have been a couple weeks ago, because I recently saw it again on Instagram, and the rapper Drake was in an interview, and he had told this young lady that he had told
he ain't beat the allegations.
that he had told this young lady, I have no idea what you're referring to, but he said he would prefer, I believe he said G,
when it comes to the size of
a G cup on a goth girl. That's his
big titty golf.
Okay.
Right. So right.
Yeah.
And then I do know that he had been is a fan of Rhea Ripley. But hey, there you go. But so you had mentioned earlier that if you could, you would have some type of.
If it was a device, look, I'm a man. I shouldn't be even talking about women's bodies in that aspect. I do enjoy seeing that specific side of ladies. It is very beautiful. I like seeing naked women, but that's not not the most important.
Of course
is
not.
The boobs. Most important is the brain. Remember that. Remember what I said? The personalities.
Okay.
The
No, but what I'm saying is because I was looking on the Instagram, and Instagram will show you things you don't always necessarily intend on seeing, but it's not bad sometimes. And it was a girl with a shelf for a chest. I'm talking about because she literally put a cup on top of there. They were out there.
That's a nice trick, ain't it?
I guess so, but for me, it's not that important because I don't know what it is for me. Like if it's too egregious, it's like going to a buffet and you put so much on your plate. It's like you're not going to eat all of it. I mean, your mouth can only fit so much.
So it's too much. That was too much boob for you in the picture.
Oh, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, look, MK Pryor is saying it right.
I mean, who you as you should. Everybody should.
Yes,
The things that they like, they should be able to enjoy it, no matter what it is at any time, as long as it's not hurting anybody. And there's two people that want to.
Adults and all
Yes,
that?
adults.
For sure.
Always adults.
For sure.
And there's nothing wrong with people who like what they like. And I don't particularly have a preference at all. As long as it's not like that, I'm good.
That would be flat.
no,
That would be
A
flat.
flat boy.
I mean, you can have a
Okay.
little mound. Like this is a little mound. You see what I'm talking about? That's
Hey.
still a little mound. It's not
Right.
It's not real flat.
Okay.
But that's enough for you.
Sometimes, not necessarily. I don't know, man. If I were to get into my history,
Yeah.
it was a 20-year relationship with just one woman.
Gotcha.
And I never had anybody before, and at the moment, there's nobody after. So I can't really tell you.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yes, you didn't know that?
That was your first?
First and only.
Everybody ain't got it like that.
Yep. I'm not a Sean.
First of all, though, but you act like
Can't
you
walk
were
into
bad.
a room and say, "Watch this," and all the girls like,
Wait a minute.
You act like you're a bad looking guy, though. You're
Well,
not.
at the moment. I could a little
stop
shade.
all
I mean, but that would be 20 years
No,
of
I don't act like
life
I'm
happening.
It's more like the experience that I had. There's so many that I could tell you about certain things where I did not have the nerves of what I have today. There was times where people who got in others' way, because I remember being in high school.
Yeah.
I hear said there was some girl like her that liked you, and then another girl convinced her not to like me anymore for whatever strange reason because I was into video games or something of the
For
sort.
sure.
The blockers.
Yeah. And I just, like, if I could go back in time with this mindset that I have, would I have done things a little bit differently? I don't know how much different because I like where I am at. I like the friends that I have.
For sure.
I like the stuff that I have built up at the moment. And who knows what could have changed if I do anything slightly different. But I'd like to know because it was a story where I'll tell you the story because I'm not embarrassed about it, but I'll tell you about it.
Like to hear it.
I
Here
was
we
a
go.
freshman in high school
Yes.
and was in computer programming class, and there was this one girl that was in my class. I don't know how we got to talking about stuff. I wasn't really attracted to her, but she wasn't bad looking, but
Yeah.
you know, because I can converse with anybody. If I have certain feelings at the time, it was kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
ooh. But anyway, so in my typing class, which is different than computer programming, and kids back then, we used to type on typewriters with paper and that erase shit. It was fucking ridiculous.
Whiteout.
Whiteout,
White
yeah.
Jinx. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And the Jinx and the Dap.
Well, what you call it? So she was asking me, "Oh, is anybody in the school that you like?" And mind you, this is one of the bigger schools in which the city of which we lived that I went to, like a lot of people in that school. So I tell her the name of the person who was in my typing class. She was like, "Oh shit, really? That's my cousin." I'm like, "Really?" She was like, "Yeah, what hour lunch you got?" And it was like third or fourth, I don't remember. And she was like, "We both got fourth hour. Why don't you come sit at our table and I'll introduce you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, okay." So time comes around, and I'm sitting at the table I normally sit at, and she walks over to my table like, "Come on, sit at my table." I looked at her and said, like, this Darian,
Yeah.
this Dido, this guy right here would do something different. But that 14-year-old kid, there was a lot that happened to 14-year-old at that time that put me in this position right here. So,
You can be forgiven.
oh, well, the Anime Central story, that was kind of, I still can't
That was
believe that
different.
one.
Yeah.
Well,
that
'cause-
was- yeah.
Wait, so you never went over to the lunch table?
No,
Didn't go over to the
he did
lunch
not.
table.
I see. Can we talk for a second?
Of course.
I mean, we're here, right?
Yeah, sure.
So 20 years.
Yeah.
One person.
Yep.
What is that like?
What is it like, one person? It was a very it was great and stressful all at the same time. And it was only stressful because of certain things.
Wait, hold on. I'm asking that. That might seem kind of wrong.
Yeah.
Not the one person, but I'm saying in totality, just being with
That one person.
for your
personally
entire life.
I personally
what I'm
had
saying.
no qualms and no issue with it because when I was with her, that was my thing. It was like I felt that she was my friend that I wanted to grow and accomplish things with, and not only be together, mentally and physically, and all that other stuff. But there was times that maybe I don't even know to get into, but the mental part, because
We're talking. Go ahead.
a lot of her thing that she couldn't get out of her own hole. She would put herself in the holes that she knew she was in a hole, but didn't want to get out. And even if you tried to help her get out of those holes,
It's depression.
yeah, it was a big time depression. And a lot of this stuff is like, I couldn't help her. I tried to help as much as possible, but unless you did it in a specific way that how she liked it, she didn't even want to respond to it at all. So like if I see you down in the dumps and I'm just like, "What's going on?" and you tell me what's going on, and I would try to make a way to help you, like the way we help, and I'm assuming the way I help, if I see a problem and if I can fix it, for example, you have a flat tire. Well, I know how to change flat tires. I know how to fix tire. I'm going to
Right.
fix it for you. That person didn't want you to fix the flat tire for you. She wanted to do it herself, but you to sit there and rub her back and coax her through it. And like, that's not necessarily how people think. If you see a problem, let me help you. And there's been many a times where we were trying to get out of that stuff. And over time, I guess things got great. And I could tell you, I started to feel not like this is never going to, change itself. And I tell you guys all the time, I got divorced, and it's not the thing that she did that pissed me off. Is what it had to be all planned, and that's the part that kind of bothered me.
What do you
because
mean when you say that?
she cheated on me, first off, and that part didn't hurt me.
Okay.
Like literally, it didn't hurt me. I was
Okay.
just like, you can kind of see that this relationship was not going in the way that I wanted it to. Could we work through it? Yeah. Could I stay with her? Not 100% sure, but I could have still been, at least in my mind, cordial, where you could be like, have your relationship, be fine and be grand and all the other stuff. But what really pissed me off is because a few months before that was going on, I'm in a doctor's office because you know how most people have no nut November? Well, it was that for about 2 weeks because I had to deliver samples to the doctor in order to make sure that I'm okay to have children, because we were
Okay.
together for 20 years and there was never any oops.
Right.
So how they're not oops, where there's no oops, no scares, no nothing for 20 years you're with somebody.
That yes.
So But it wasn't me because they came back. It's like, you are healthy. I may
Right.
have a
Yeah.
gut. Whenever I go to the freaking doctor's office, apparently, according to them, I'm a healthy individual.
Yeah.
And then, like, making, plans for certain stuff. Like, you find out that you're fine, and then you end up doing this stuff, and then you find out about it. But before divorce things were even, because we sat down, we talked, we settled on things. We settled on what she wanted,
Okay.
which was equity in the house that I own. It's fine and dandy, but she took a significant amount of money, and then nothing else is settled, and she went to another country to.
Well, just go ahead, man. Let it out, man.
Well,
I mean, without saying name or whatever, but
Well, I wasn't saying name, but she went to another fucking country to do certain things with that specific person, and that kind of really pissed me the fuck off.
as it should.
And at that, to me, it's like you planned that. That shit was planned from the get-go, because it wasn't like, oops, now I'm going to go to, all that stuff was set into a certain motion, and she had me in couples counseling trying to make it like it was my fault that everything was going down.
Gaslighting, I believe, is the word they use now.
100
That's the word.
fucking percent trying to make it seem like it was, because we have a dear friend, and I don't think he's in the chat at the moment, who was there afterwards, and he said he never seen me look in that aspect. And mind you, that friend that we all know
Yeah.
was friends with that person first, and he cut her off because of the shit that she was apparently doing. And he's still, friends. He visits us every freaking summer.
He rocks with us.
Do you
still.
feel that that broke you to a degree?
I don't know if I was broken. I just felt like disappointment in the human. Every time I look out into the world, I get disappointed in human beings. And like the way I look at it, like I am with you guys and my friends, I want to see us all succeed, every single person. And I believe that's how humans should see everybody, because it's like, oh, it's a competition. It's a competition. It's a competition if you don't have a mind up here like this. If you're a fucking animal out in the jungle and you can only survive based on what you kill and what you bring home, it's competition. But humans have more sensibility. They have thoughts. They're able to work together, and they're able to accomplish this. This cell phone right here is an amalgamation of many people that came together in order to create this stuff. The Lego, this microphone, all this other stuff. We can all succeed in this planet because we all work together.
Yeah.
But I get disappointed when I see it. Going back to that, I felt disappointed mainly, and it just makes me not want to leave the house. I like enjoying your guys' company, and I really love going to places. I want to see more of the world, but then I have to be like, I got to be around people who look at somebody who has more sun protector built into their skin. Genetic, it helps because of the region of which originated from, the protection from the skin. And yes, I am lacking thus as much as you guys have, but like that's an issue. And that shit is extremely disappointing. Anyway, I'm ranting on to something else.
But why do you let that
stop me?
Right.
Because at the moment I'm still trying to, just get through certain things and think how I want to see things. Who and what boundaries do I set for myself? What do I look at into people? And at the moment, maybe it's just my imagination. I don't see anybody that will fit a criteria that.
You're referring to a woman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, you would like somebody to be friends, attractive, share similar interests, not pretend and say I'm a casual when you really don't have the interest, but you can't be truthful to anybody. You just say whatever you say to try to,
But you plan on finding that person in the house?
No, I'm not planning on finding anybody at the moment.
Right. So I was asking for this woman that you speak of, unless she's delivering mail.
No, at the moment, I'm not even trying to. At the moment, I'm trying to be for me.
Gotcha.
Because this is the first time since ever that I'm by myself. It was with my parents.
Gotcha.
And then I was with roommates, and then I was with a piece of shit. So now I want to be me. And once I get to the point where I'm like, yeah, okay, I want to go out and do stuff, not necessarily meet people, but not just go to work and come home. At the moment, I really like my house. I do.
Yes.
It's like the best place in the whole entire world.
I mean, but it should be.
Yeah. So
the chat back in if you want to bring that one back up. And Marcus Pryor was saying it takes a lot from you, especially with the length of a relationship. Sometimes it's hard to get back into it and not bring that baggage into your next relationship.
that's one thing that I would say. I don't want to bring anything in that affected me and try to bring it to another person because that's bullshit. There's no way that this person should be not influenced. What's the word I'm thinking
Basically,
of?
essentially guilty of.
Anything that somebody else did. And second off, as I don't have the experience that anybody else. I had the experience with one person, and we would go out and do stuff. I saw the world because of her, which is something that I'm very grateful for. I was able to see quite a few countries, and that's something I still want to do. There are things that I am grateful that having that relationship, but because of how she did things at the end, and because I know her personality, it you get to thinking, man, could I have just not done this at all? And still, because I know who I am, I know who I've always been for quite some time, and I do like myself, and I know for a fact she did not. She has said that a lot, that she did not like herself. So
yeah,
it's whatever.
Are you talking to a professional?
At the moment, no. I did talk to a professional.
Okay.
It was very difficult to find one, again, that matches my criteria because there's a lot of stuff that I don't necessarily want somebody to talk to me about. Like, I understand that people have their faith and all that other stuff, and I don't want a counselor that is going to tell me to, sit down and pray.
Seek God.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that because I can go into a whole tirade about that, and I don't really want to talk about that because everybody has their own thing, and
For sure.
I don't
yeah.
want to get people. I want people to believe and think what they want to believe, and I believe and think what I want to believe. And there's no reason for me to even talk to you about trying to. And you should never, ever, in my honest opinion, try to get anybody to like spaghetti when you don't like spaghetti. Is what I'm saying.
Right, for sure.
All right. If you like spaghetti, I'm saying eat it, love it, bathe in it for all I care.
Right.
But and I was looking for a black man who wasn't particularly into any of that stuff, was able to talk to you as somebody who can fix things on their own, not looking for somebody to magically think that things are going to be fixed. Because for me, in order to fix things is to actually walk the walk, talk the talk, and do these things, in which that I'm trying to do every day. I'm trying to be positive, and I'm also realistic. So whenever I say something, you guys you're putting yourself down. It's like I'm just going based on my experience, not what I'm thinking. I can tell you the stories. Some of them are mine. Like, I was talking to a girl and she changed her hair, and I didn't like it, and I guess I kind of ghosted her, and that's a bad thing. But I was also 18 years old, and I didn't know nothing about nothing.
Wait. So wait a minute.
This was before ghosting.
Wait,
She got her hair done.
Wait a
you
minute.
ghosted her?
She cut it, and I just didn't like it.
Straight Scott Pilgrimed her, dog.
Yeah, man.
That's
Like,
legitimately the Ramona Flowers thing. She changed her hair. She didn't make a big deal about it. It's
Yeah.
like, I mean, and again, we have different reasons for why we don't like people, though.
But you were 18.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly, exactly.
It was
Young,
young,
shallow,
it was young,
yeah.
and dumb and all that other stuff.
Right.
And again, this Darian learned and experienced stuff that if I were to do things in a certain way, I probably would do things a little bit differently, but still try to be in the same situation I'm in, or a little bit better. Like, who knows? I don't know.
I mean, I look at it as the positive that came out of it because of what happens with other people that have been divorced or go through marriages. You essentially cut a check, we're done.
right.
You don't have to. You don't have that hanging on and that extra long-term baggage. Kids, you don't have any of those issues that would basically. You can literally we're done.
Yeah.
Like literally can wipe your hands of that whole situation. That in and of itself, in my opinion, is probably the only good thing to come out of that. Of you don't have to see
Deal with
each
this
other
person
or
again.
deal with, you don't have to deal with that person because you don't have kids to custody and all that. You don't have
Don't have to deal with
alimony,
anything.
nothing.
Yeah,
Done.
It's just I am.
If-
I'm done.
Were you prior to the situation? Were you happy?
I can't really say that I was 100% happy, but
Well,
I
not
wasn't
100, but I mean-
sad.
Are you saying prior to the 20 years?
No, I'm saying like in the relationship, because I know you said that you felt she didn't like herself, and I would imagine after time that kind of bogged you down.
Yeah,
To
but
a
I
degree.
wanted her to like herself. I wanted to do things.
Well, I
she
mean, but
would
that's
actually-
not your
I
responsibility.
get it, but that was
But
also in my brain. Like, oh
no,
my gosh,
for sure.
yo.
But were you happy? So the reason why I'm asking is if this doesn't take place, do you do another 10 years in the situation?
It would have probably been the same thing because like nothing I would have seemed to done ever worked, and I always felt like I couldn't do anything to help at all.
Mhm.
So
It leaves you feeling defeated, emotionally drained, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, what's up to Q Review, who just checked in? You need to pick up your Metroid arm that you
Man,
won
I think that should
14
sell, man.
years ago now.
Right. I think that should be done sale. You don't want
I
that.
still have it.
I
So,
know you
mean,
do, but I don't think you want it.
I know, you
Okay.
probably don't. I
Yeah,
just think it's funny that he checked in.
But no, man, honestly, just speaking on this, GQ is right in that you have no lingering attachments. Similar to me, like where I had a long time relationship, 3 kids out of it, right? And at the end of it, yeah, I was devastated when it ended and when it happened. I was a mess. GQ was there for me. Big Pimp J was there for me. They saw me at my worst in a lot of times because that shit was hard, right? But what you learn from it also is that it's not you, it's them at the same time too, because it's like I look at her life after and the things that, because obviously having kids, we got to stay in touch. I still got to deal with her and stuff, sometimes, but I can pick and choose when I do that. And because I, like Megashawn has, lauded me for, I took responsibility for the kids, took her out of the picture almost altogether. And then to see her life and how it's not exactly been great afterwards, chaos kind of has surrounded her and all this kind of stuff. You just sit back and like, I'm all right, because I don't have to deal with that no more. I could just sit back and just be like, and just laugh instead of being in the storm and having to deal with that shit.
I personally don't know anything that's going on in her life whatsoever, which is also good. I don't care. I do know one snippet of something that I'm not going to discuss at all. That I found out based on me removing some insurance, but that kind of made me a little bit happy.
Yeah, it makes you laugh, right?
That, what they call it, Schadenfreude, something like that, where you're just like, happy on somebody else's like debacle. But hey, you chose that debacle, and now I got to find what path. Like I was talking to him, I said. Today, I said we're grown men in our 40s because he wanted to get a Famicom. He said, I should have bought a Famicom when I saw it at a place. I said, bro, I know a place that sells Famicoms for really cheap. It's called the Land of the Rising Sun. We should make a trip.
What is that?
Famicom? It's a Japanese NES.
Yeah, the original Nintendo.
Is what they called it over in Japan before we got the NES. So the original name is Famicom, short for Family Computer. Yep. Super Nintendo was a Super Famicom. For all you geeks out there.
Right.
And I kind of want one, too, to put in my collection, but I'm running out of space. I got all these damn Legos still in boxes and bags that I want to build.
You got games to play, too.
And I got games. I didn't play a video game today.
Finish Dead Space?
No.
Start Dead Space?
Yes. I'm on chapter 4. I thought I was farther along, but I was not farther along. I really thought I was farther along. I was only in chapter 3. And then I made it to chapter 4.
Q, we appreciate that.
Yeah,
appreciate that.
Oh, is this the first time you're seeing the new set?
Yeah.
I know he's
missed,
been busy.
He missed all of Halloween.
Wow.
You've probably seen Halloween in the clips, though.
Yeah.
I know he's been a
like
busy
I said,
dude.
GQ did a damn good job on that, and then you look at the set now, and it kind of looks kind of sad a little bit.
It's
a little sad.
I like the clean look is fine though.
Okay,
we'll put some more stuff out next
we'll
week.
We'll have to
figure
get
something out.
Yeah, figure something out because the Lego gauntlets, I think they're a little bit played. I finally fixed it though. his fingers that came off, and I fixed them. Yeah. And now he's
we need some new set pieces.
Fully functional.
Yeah, we need some new set
cool.
pieces. What movie is supposed to be coming out this week? Oh, Predator Badlands, right?
Yes.
Predator Badlands, right?
Yeah. Why hasn't nobody? I know you're gonna be there. You're probably gonna be there in the middle of the day tomorrow because it's probably. No, they probably drop
like 4 o'clock. Usually like 4 or 5 on
Thursdays.
4 or 5 on Thursdays.
I do want to go see this. This movie is trying to make me want to go back to the theater.
Yeah, come on,
kind of.
All right, there we go.
Because I missed out on Demon Slayer. I missed out on Chainsaw.
You did.
Man.
You missed out on Demon Slayer.
Yeah, man. Look,
I mean, I'm gonna see it,
it's
but
not like I didn't invite you. Invite you to come.
I know.
I saw it twice.
And how many times you fall asleep?
twice.
Wow.
Not because of the movie. It's just
Retired.
already
Yeah.
tired.
It was a long day.
Yeah.
That's
It was
one
a
of the
long
reasons
day.
what's been kind of, I won't say keeping me out of the theaters, but it's
see.
just so much better when you're at home.
Q's ready to start it.
Q
Where
putting
y'all-
us on the
where y'all-
spot.
yeah,
Where
y'all
we
gonna see
going?
it?
Where we going?
Well, we'll figure that out. We haven't really discussed that at the moment. Oh, we did.
Is Imagine Nobody back? Because I know they had that. They had that. No, they had that water. It was like a water main had closed the
I didn't
theater
know
for.
anything
wow.
about that.
But
not sure
speaking
about
of that, they said they were bought by a European company.
Yes. Yes. Imagine was
For
just bought.
$150 million, which I
nothing.
thought,
Now,
how
here.
was that so small? Such a small number. I thought that was a small number too.
100%. Because it's like, man, if somebody hits the Mega Millions,
I could have had it.
exactly.
I could only imagine it.
This is my theater chain. I'm gonna take it.
It'd be me in there telling people, "Don't text while the movie's going on."
Right.
Actually, I wouldn't have had me. I would have had you on there telling the people that they couldn't.
Better not taste. No.
The other
That's
thing
wild.
about that European company buying the Imagine is that same company actually bought MJR.
Oh
No!
Yeah.
Do not bring that clapping to the Imagine.
That's
Long-
exactly
long as
what
they-
I said.
Hold on. So they got that, and how much did MJR cost them then?
I have no
clearly, it wasn't 150.
Clearly,
it
it
couldn't
wasn't.
have been more than
I can't
Imagine.
yeah, I can't imagine MJR being more than Imagine, but that's wild.
idea. Yeah, man.
That's wild.
150. I mean, it sounds like chump change. It's a lot for us.
Because what was that just got? What was that? What was that? Was it TK? No, what was that just got bought a couple weeks ago? And it was like, what did they buy? What did the Emirates? Not the Emirates, but what did the
Oh, you talking about when they bought EA?
when they bought it? Wasn't that $50 billion?
Yeah, it was something
Yeah.
ridiculous.
And then
Yeah,
and then
it's a huge
Imagine
company.
goes for 150.
yeah, 150
That's-
sounds very low.
That's insane for a. Now, is
it's
Imagine just Michigan?
No. There's some. I think there's in Indiana. I think there's some in Indiana.
Yes, there is.
I don't know if there's
some
any in
Illinois, I
Chicago,
think, too.
Illinois.
That's
But
wild.
150 seems
150 is very low for
Yeah.
for an entire
That guy just
movie
wanted to get
theater
out.
franchise.
He said, "I'm tired of smelling popcorn."
I mean, maybe that's what
That's
it
crazy.
was.
Speaking of movies, though, and this is actually tying into something Dido and I were talking about earlier. There's some movie genres that seems like they've just disappeared and don't exist anymore. We were watching Explorers earlier, so that's kind of that.
Sci-fi exploration.
No, not necessarily just sci-fi, just kid adventure. Now, the closest thing you got to that was Skeleton Crew. Now, obviously,
not a
that wasn't a movie,
Right.
though. That was a show. But like kids going on an adult style adventure, and then the other. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna add on to that, where it's kids in it, but it's not a kiddie movie. Like it's a movie that stars kids, but it doesn't have that feeling like.
Like a Spy Kids.
Yeah,
Or-
it's
or-
like
yeah.
it feels like just a movie that has kids in it, like Explorers.
Yeah, so like Explorers was one, obviously Stand By Me. But then the other genre that I was thinking that seemed to have just suddenly just vanished was the school movie. Like your Lean On Me.
Breakfast
your,
Club.
Yeah, even Breakfast Club or
Ferris Bueller.
Higher Learning. Like you don't get those movies anymore. Like you just don't.
Well, no. So the movie you were talking about, like the kids are going on the adventures, that what was that? A year or two ago, where the son's dad is the superhero.
It came on Netflix.
It might have.
Is it a TV show or
No, this was. I believe
or a
it.
movie?
I thought it was a movie where the son's dad is a superhero, but nobody knows.
Was that movie with Owen Wilson?
No, it's a black.
No, I think that was the Owen.
Yes, like Secret Identity or something like that.
Yeah, so like it was Owen Wilson. So Owen Wilson is, I don't know,
That's not Netflix. That's
Superman.
Not the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it
he's
is. It is
Superman,
Netflix, yeah.
but he's got like some asteroid crashed. He had got too close to it. Got the powers.
Meteor
Or
Man.
got the suit. Meteor Man,
exactly.
right. And then
Oh, there it is.
so,
Q. No coming of age movies, essentially.
Yeah,
Something
so-
like that,
yeah.
but it's not. It's
so
not,
they're out there.
like
they just,
Goonies, though.
They just get buried.
Exactly.
because like Goonies and Explorers feel very similar.
No, I have one for you for that one
Yeah.
too. This one was ironically R-rated. It's 4 kids.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, they always have the token black kid, but it's 4 kids, and I believe it's the end of the world.
You talking about Attack the Block?
No, that was like
he knows that.
12, 15 years ago.
Okay.
This movie is on Netflix as well. The issue is that the movies that y'all are referring to, they're out there, but most of them are straight
Right
to
streaming.
like straight to
Streaming,
streaming,
right to
because the
streaming.
movie you're referring to wouldn't have got any money from parents because the kids were cussing.
Yeah.
So it was I believe, an R-rated kids movie, but you can't take your kid to see it.
I mean, honestly, this ties right back into what we talked about when I shared in the group chat a few days ago about how October was like the lowest box office in like 5-6 years.
Oh, they said 27 years.
27 years. Excuse
Yeah.
me. Wow. It was like the worst October they had seen in forever.
Yep.
But it's just a sign of how people just aren't going to the movies anymore. They're just willing to wait for direct to streaming. Like the whole COVID thing and them trying to push streaming is literally what led it to this. Go ahead.
No, you are true. But Marcus, that ain't accurate as well. As the person who watches, listen, I've watched Goldberg in Santa's sleigh, okay?
Yeah, I saw Santa Slay. That was very
yeah,
entertaining.
I watch movies. There is American Pie type movies out. The issue is that these films, they're trying to catch lightning in the bottle like that franchise had for 2 movies. I can't speak to the rest of them. And it just ends up not hitting. But there are a lot of American Pie type movies out there. They're just not American Pie. And there is no big buzz. But if you get on Netflix or Prime Video or Tubi or wherever, and you get on there and you like scroll and look, they're there. They're just not good.
You said it right there. Streaming. What my
y'all were saying like
we were talking about coming to the theater.
Well, it's nobody's.
Exactly.
It's the money.
Nobody wants to see anything original. They want to see sequels. They want to see big budget.
movies,
But then the
yeah.
marketing, but the marketing is tough. Like Predator is Predator. Like Predator has a name, so it's easy to push a name. But if it's white walls, green curtains. Like, who the hell is this? Nobody wants to see that.
That's what I'm talking
And there's no, you know what it is? You know what?
Yeah.
You got it.
Get out of my way.
You got it.
You know what it is?
What?
The epiphany has hit me. Those cheap bastards. Those suits.
Oh,
It's always
The suits. They've been trying to do it for the longest, and they finally they were successful. And this is where the fuck we're at. 27 years of a 27-year run of success. Now in the shit is because there is nobody that's box office anymore.
Oh, there's no big time movies.
That's also something I said.
You had Arnold.
Yeah.
You had Denzel. You had Bruce. Now, Tom is the last of the Mohicans.
Tom Holland.
Tom Cruise.
Oh.
Jesus.
Well, but try to push Tom Holland.
But he's not.
He's not there yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were talking about because Mr. GQ here, my big brother here, helps me out with certain things that sometimes I need a little push. My basement is coming together very slowly. So today,
Whoa.
What?
Focus.
I am focusing. I'm getting there.
Okay. All right. I'm
getting there.
Okay. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I mean, when I whip it.
Okay. Whip
Before-
it then. Whip it then. But they put it in a pot.
No. Anyway, so you put movies on is what I'm saying while you're cleaning.
That's where you went with that?
I was trying to get there.
That's how you got there.
I was trying to get there.
I'm sorry. Okay,
So we
I'm
put
sorry.
on Bad Boys because I said, what can we put on
Hello.
where we're not going to sit here and watch it, but we can have it on the background
Dun,
while
dun,
we're doing
dun,
stuff.
dun, dun,
Exactly.
dun, dun, dun.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you don't even look at the screen and you know what scene it's on.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
So we had that on, and I says, we don't even get action movies like this anymore because
True.
at the time, Martin and Will were not, Martin and Will, as we know now, we knew about them.
Yeah.
We watched their TV shows.
Yeah.
We saw, listened to their albums and comedy and music before everybody else knew who they were, before the world knew about them. Of course, anyway, not getting there, going too long. But we were like, who is the action stars? Because you don't get action movies like that. And I'm not just talking about CG because, practical effects, of course, are done and look a little bit better sometimes. And the CG can get better if they cared. Most of the time they don't. I don't know. I'm not going to go there. But the star of actions, you got The Rock, which I'm tired of seeing because he has that contract where he doesn't lose. And I don't like that because it doesn't bring not just realism, but no stakes into the what you call it, Bad Boys. You didn't know, not saying that the two main characters, Martin or Will, were going to lose, but they weren't invincible. Both of them got shot.
Yeah.
Both of them had they weren't successful in everything throughout the whole entire movie.
Right.
But we don't get that. You got Jason Statham, the same thing. You got and I'm just like you said, you don't have anybody who's marketable that's going to bring somebody in. And I don't know, is because the suits don't want that,
Of course.
or because you would think you would want that.
Well, no, because they're looking at it. Okay, like you got
John Wick.
you got what's his name?
Keanu.
Keanu. But Keanu's a humble, nice guy, and I'm not saying that the guy that I'm referring to isn't. But Robert Downey Jr. Right? They're probably tired of giving people $30-40 million.
Yeah.
100%.
Because you figure, I remember when I had first moved to LA, I had went on IMDb, right, and I looked at what everybody made per movie, right, because that was my goal, was to get there. And you figure Tom, Robert, Denzel, Will, Holly, for a couple movies, they were Johnny Depp. They were all making $20 million a movie, and this is 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And then now, and also with the buzz of social media, it's also not about, it's not a talent race anymore. And that's also the issue as well, is that they're not finding talent. They're finding who's great at getting the attention. And great at getting the attention these days does not translate to talent. Like
100%.
as far as on-screen talent. Now, can you get 6 million eyeballs to look at you because you'll light a firework in the middle of this room and do backflips? Yes, you can get attention, but there's no talent. And so you figure Tom and Denzel and Bruce, these guys, they cared about the craft. They were thespians. And so they put their all into it. Now, as they're getting older, and no knock against who's the guy that's going to be in Running Man?
Yeah, because they brought that up in the chat, Running Man.
Yeah, so I wanted
who is
address
starring
that.
that?
Glenn Powell.
Thank you, Glenn Powell.
I like him though.
Oh no,
yeah, he's
talented,
great.
but he's not.
He was in Top Gun.
He was in Top Gun Maverick.
That's not what I'm thinking of.
Something
Fall
About
Guy.
You.
He was in Fall
Fall
Guy.
Guy.
He's been in a lot of
Is
stuff
that the
lately.
one with the robot?
He wasn't
with
in Fall Guy.
I'm sorry,
That was
yeah,
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was
the guy with the like he had the implant and it took over his body and he would God darn it.
What?
I have no
You
idea.
saw this movie.
I'm sure I did.
God darn it. What the
No,
heck's the name
no.
of this movie?
Did you watch that movie with he played the quarterback that went undercover like Eli did?
Well, one of the first movies he was in of note was Expendables 3. He was in Expendables 3. He was part of the new
crew.
team.
Yeah.
He just had the robot, like he had the nanos in his body.
And wait,
There's been a few movies
Wait,
like that,
and
though.
what was
Right,
happening?
there's a lot of movies.
What was
his
happening where-
was his wife killed?
I think so, but at the end of the movie, I think he became it was like the computer program basically took over his body. Like he couldn't walk anymore. He got shot, I think.
Was it like an R-rated movie?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not Glenn Powell.
What movie is it though?
That's the. We had this conversation before, and you thought that same guy was somebody else then.
Not Universal Soldier. That's too old.
no,
It's
Hold on, no.
recently.
There's been like 4 Universal
But no,
Soldier
it's not
movies.
this is
Universal
not it.
Soldier.
It's a guy-
This movie.
I don't even think
So
he could.
this was another guy. The guy he's referring to, they were trying to push him as well. Like they were trying to give him a push, and I assume the people just were like,
movie.
"No, he's not the guy," because clearly he can't even remember who he is.
Wow.
But
yeah.
it was a good movie, and the movie is, I believe, on Netflix now.
No,
Hardcore
it wasn't
Henry?
Hardcore
Nah.
Henry.
No, it's not Hardcore,
Hardcore
Henry.
Henry.
Which was a good movie.
The
was.
wild thing is I would have to remember what movie this guy was in, so I could even find that movie to find his name.
But this in and of itself is the problem.
Well, because
if you
it didn't work.
you say Arnold, I guarantee you, any one of us can rattle off a whole bunch of Arnold movies
But
right
they
now.
were
whole
box
bunch of Stallone.
office.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. You don't have anybody like that now because
agree.
we can't even collectively, as much as we all watch movies,
God damn it, it's
remember
not Steel.
any of this stuff. I guarantee you, if we were quizzed on Arnold, Sly, even Statham, all of us could rattle off their movies like with no problem.
Yeah.
Some of these newer cats.
But that's the issue. You're filming. Like, for example, people are going to see Predator. The only
Because it's
reason,
Predator.
right? The only reason we care about Predator is because of Arnold.
Yeah.
And obviously, because you went to see that movie because you knew Arnold was in it.
Yep.
And then from there, the franchise became what it became. And I imagine some of it with the hopes that we would see Arnold again. But then we got Danny Glover. But we enjoyed that one.
Absolutely.
But then even if you look at Terminator, Arnold.
Yeah.
You look at Bruce Willis, like, from the whole 9 Yard movies to Die Hard, box office.
Upgrade.
That's
Okay,
the movie.
there you go.
So Right. So there is nobody out now that is sending, like, there is no one actor that somebody's going to be
There's
like,
nobody young.
I'm going to the theater.
There's nobody young bringing it like that. We had Tom Cruise do Mission Impossible for 30
Well,
years or whatever it was.
There is one person young.
Who?
That's that Sweeney girl.
That's not.
I'm not
action.
saying we're going to the theater for her,
Yeah.
but she would probably be.
She brings in a crowd for women and for guys for the clear obvious reason of why she brings in guys.
Correct.
But from a pure talent standpoint,
I agree, because it would have to be talent and looks. And I do think for a minute there was an agenda to get rid of the handsome male superstar, and and then kind of give it all to the Seth Rogans of the world,
kind of the everyday man.
Yeah,
The Seth
Until
Rogen.
Mike B brought it back around.
yeah. But then even then, there's
That's-
more
that's-
everyday
that's very
man
choosy,
than
though.
there is
but
him.
that's more of the stories Coogler crafted around Michael B. Jordan. 'Cause
Very true.
Those two go hand in hand because Michael B. Jordan is good without a doubt. But all of his best stuff has
for
been
sure.
with Ryan.
Because if you
Coogler.
see the movies that he didn't do with him, people usually don't go
Like
and see
Fantastic
those
Four Stick.
movies. Yes,
That was just a bad movie,
But the
period.
movie where he was a soldier, I think, without remorse, I believe, or survivor's remorse.
he said a couple that were just
Yeah.
him, but it's like
And
without
no one-
that Coogler touch, it's just like
Yeah, so they have somehow gotten rid of the action hero, and Tom has tried.
Tom might
but-
bring him back though, because like you were talking about with with the whole Tom really likes Sinners a lot.
Well,
So Tom is the guy that can be like, hey, put him in my action franchise and let him take over if it's going to be
Right.
the next Mission Impossible run or whatever. Tom has got that ability.
he does. Now, just a quick pivot, looking at what Wolverine Solid X said. What if they did with Henry Cavill
That's Marcus Pryor.
and the other big was that Marcus?
Yes, Marcus Pryor. Yeah.
No, let me finish.
Go ahead.
What if they did who's the big white guy from Reacher?
Oh, that guy Alan.
Alan Richardson.
Okay,
Yeah.
Alan, what if they did executive decisions with him and Henry Cavill?
It'd be interesting.
Because even then, that was two titans in that
No,
movie.
absolutely. But who?
Who was that? Kurt Russell and Stallone, right? Or was that Pat?
No, that's
that
Tango
was-
and
Tango and
Cash.
No,
Executive Decision had Kurt Russell in it, if I
He
remember
died
right.
pretty quick.
But who was the other
No,
guy? Who
that was
the
Seagal
other?
that died pretty
Oh,
quick.
that
There
was
we
Seagal.
go.
Yeah, that was
There
Seagal.
we-
That was
there we
Seagal
go.
that-
See, like that.
No,
that's
Passenger 57.
That's 57. See, even that.
That's what I'm
Super-
again.
even
It's
that box
easy to rattle
office.
them off because all of those guys were like you said, they were box office. The entire Expendables cast basically
Yeah.
carried franchises.
That boy
That's why
Steven
those
Seagal.
movies work so well because it was like you sit in there like, bro, we about to sit down and watch Stallone and all of these guys who have been the
and
the
got
names.
us in the theater.
Yeah,
And that was all he did was.
yeah. Oh, Seagal was
Wait,
Seagal was
Casey, my man Casey
Ryback.
Ryback. Come on,
I'm
man.
gonna read off some movies. You tell me if you're interested in going to the theater to see them, right?
Okay.
But also, can you name who is the star of these films, right? So, leaving out Avengers Doomsday, and this is all for next year.
Avengers doesn't
Avengers
count
Doomsday
because
it's an
that's
ensemble.
its own class.
For
sure.
Like that's different.
It's an ensemble.
Boy, Casey Ryback, you know Wolverine.
Yep.
So, do you want to go see this in the movie theater? Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
Yes.
Who's
course.
the star?
I'm Holland, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Dune Messiah. Do you want to see that in the theater?
Dune Messiah.
Dune Messiah.
Oh, Dune.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dune
I'd go see
Messiah.
that.
Okay. Who's the star of that?
Batman.
Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, sorry, that's not Batman.
Right.
Yeah, Timothy Chalamet. No, that's
Zendaya technically.
no.
too.
There we go.
Come on, I was
Yeah.
gonna say the other guy's name, but Candy, Willy Wonka.
Yes. Yeah. Timothy
There you go.
Chalamet. Yeah.
Chalamet.
Clayface. Do you want to see that?
Well,
Yes.
Wait.
I'm
Time
saying
out.
for me. Oh, okay. That's the first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. It's the only one he's used a whole game.
Right. This is first. Yeah.
If it's the people who did the Penguin,
Mm.
yes.
Yeah.
But if it's the people who are doing,
I have no idea.
exactly, because like the DCU, I have no problem with current DCU. I've enjoyed what I've seen, but the Batman and the Penguin are two of the best, in my honest opinion, that have come out of
The
Warner
old-
Brothers
yeah, the
DC
old set,
camp recently.
Yeah,
Now,
but-
if it has that seriousness as the Penguin, yeah, I'm there. But if they're trying to make it like, oh, I'm an actor and I got some goo on my face. Like,
No, it's supposed to be some kind of like serious macabre horror.
well,
type shit.
it better be
Yeah.
because like
even going back to the Feet of Clay part 1 and 2 from the animated series,
That was
that was in my opinion Emmy
was cinema.
that should have been another one that was Emmy nominated, like Heart of Ice was.
Yeah, that shit
Because
was
like
cinema,
the whole
man.
story was just well done. Like, because as a comic book reader, I've heard the name Clayface. And even on the old 60s show, they tried to have False Face, who was supposed to be Clayface, but he wasn't. But, like, the introduction of Clayface in the animated series was so well done. It's just like, bro.
It made him a tragic figure. It
Yeah.
was like you never thought of him like that before.
Yeah.
He was like,
And what?
damn.
And that's the one that Roland Daggett was in.
Yeah.
Listen,
That
that's,
nigga was
I don't
a
even-
bastard.
I don't even care who they cast for Clayface. I want to know who's going to be Roland Daggett.
Played by Ed Asner, like a
Oh,
oh greatness. Oh, it was so good. Okay, so Clayface, you're on the fence about. You'll go see it.
for sure.
Still don't know who's in it.
no, I don't know.
Scary Movie 6.
See,
Who's in it?
Marlon Wayans.
There you go. So,
one of the
there
Wayans.
you go.
Well, that's because they finally got it back.
Right.
But, like, after.
Exactly.
Now, hold on.
But 6 is. Whew.
Yeah, 6 is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, they only did, the first 2?
Yeah.
All the ones in between are just like.
So maybe this had that old thing back. Who knows?
Hey,
Right,
they can
so-
Halloween it.
They could. They
It's
could.
like, you know how certain Halloweens are canon, but then they move this one here. They don't make.
Yeah.
They can Halloween it.
They could.
No, they could. So you're on the fence of going to see it in the movie theater, huh?
I mean, if I go with if you guys are like, hey man, we going out and then we go to the movies, I'm like, yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. How about the Odyssey?
Well, that seems interesting. If it's based off Homer's Odyssey,
Yep.
that could be
That
epic.
could be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that could
that
be
could-
something.
And it's been a while since we've gotten one of those.
Yeah.
I would say Troy is the last one that I remember.
You would be correct.
Right
But
before
but
it's-
who's in it? Do you know who's in it?
Valentine Martino. Like, I don't know.
You should know.
Yeah. Isn't Batman in it?
Henry Cavill?
No, not.
Oh, you said Batman.
Right.
Say, when has he ever been Batman?
But isn't but Christopher Nolan's doing it, right?
Yes.
So there's
That's already good. in
Ben
and of
Affleck's
itself.
boy's in there. Matt Damon's in there, right?
I believe he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
so
know
there
he
you go.
And so is
Yeah.
Tom Holland.
That could be. Well,
But speaking of that,
Yeah.
we forgot about them.
And so is
Ben Affleck and Matt Damon
and
held
so
it down
is,
for a minute too.
John Bernthal.
Okay,
He's in it as
yeah.
well.
The
Oh,
Punisher.
Yeah, he's in it as well.
I mean, I like mythology anyway.
Yeah.
I want somebody to do a straight up like God of War epic style. I want somebody to do God of War, but not
Period.
necessarily.
Yeah.
No, not just a God of War story. I want like a Lord of the Rings epic level Greek mythology story.
Like he climbing Mount
So-
Olympus and weighing lace to
so-
the.
No, I want to
Oh.
start. No, I want them to start all the way with
Oh.
the Titans.
Oh, okay.
and like
All right.
that, and then
Okay.
how the Olympians come in and take over all of that.
So if the movie, going back to Henry Cavill, so you're saying if they were to make that movie again
Mhm.
better, but make it into three
Oh,
or
yeah.
4 movies
Oh,
to
yeah.
where it stretches, because that movie was Immortals, right?
Well, Immortals was fun.
Did I see that?
Immortals
Oh,
was
yeah, Immortals was
really
fun.
Henry
fun.
Cavill was in it. You keep
Plus-
saying his
Was
name.
Immortals.
Yeah,
Plus,
definitely not Eternal.
The girl
Yeah,
the girl he
Immortals.
was rescuing was just gorgeous.
She was.
Like
She
I,
was.
Yeah, she
I did a like way back when we was doing
It was
game.
on the. It was on
I
the
did a
Watch Hour
top
for the
5
longest
about
time.
that. Like just,
I'll
just
put
that
it in
movie.
You
me
ain't
to
seen
watch.
when Zeus came down and got the
remember.
throwing people against the
man,
wall?
It was
Dude,
something
else.
else.
It was,
Oh, man.
that movie!
It was
That movie
something
was
else.
actually really cool.
Yeah.
because they treated it as the gods of Olympus, very similar to how God of War, how they were just all sitting down watching like things happen.
Ah.
They got to a point where they're like, the gods were like, "Oh hell no, we got to get involved," and they came down and started killing mortals. Like it was just like, okay, this is the most amazing thing I've seen in a long time. I think Luke Evans was Zeus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
Yeah.
they had a great cast. It was like all of these people early in their careers.
I still
movie
got
was
more,
freaky.
but I'll read
Yeah.
off 4 and just end it.
Mhm.
Super Mario World movie. Do you want to go see that in the theaters?
I did like the original one, even though it was weird because I was watching it. I'm like, man, this is great. I'm too old for this shit, but this I love it. Like my 10-year-old self was like, man,
You could still be a kid at heart and enjoy that.
I
shit.
am, but I felt like, all right. I love movies,
Yes.
just like Megashawn over here. I will watch almost any type of movie. I will sit there and watch it and try to be entertained by it. Mario was a very entertainer. Some things I would change. I I don't think they should have been trying to find Luigi. That was dumb.
Yeah.
In my honest opinion, he should have been lost for a bit, and then they found him, and then they all went on the adventure together. But regardless of that, I just felt like, wish this was 10-year-old Darian. That's kind of what I wish it was. I wish it was just.
He doesn't want to be that old man sitting in the theater with all the little kids.
Yeah, because it's
way
kind of
out.
hard. We went to go see Sonic.
I had Mario first. I don't give a fuck about y'all.
And good. And that's the thing. Is just that, okay. Remember when we went to go see Sonic?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember that. I pick a better theater, goddammit.
I didn't think the theater was going to be like
This
that.
is the issue.
Yeah.
Just go during the day.
I wish I could, but you know where I am during the day?
We went at night.
But
We went late?
That was the problem.
You know
Hey,
where I am.
hey,
during the day.
Kathy, I'm sick. You've been there decades.
The theater's right next door.
You've
Shit,
been, you've
yeah.
been there decades.
It
Nobody's
is-
questioning
it
that.
is definitely something I can do. I
funny.
tried to.
And
not
even
do so
for your
much.
own mental sanity, take some time. Hey, are you filming anything right now? No. You got the day off? Meet me here.
let's
They're
go.
gonna so just like that.
Yeah, no,
And in that way, it's 11. Nobody's judging you.
All right. Three more. Mortal Kombat 2.
Of
I want
course.
to see that.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's in it?
Luke
Who's the
Evans.
star?
The guy that plays what's his name? I can't even remember his name. I'm mad that it took so long to make him Scorpion. He was Scorpion.
Oh, yeah.
he was
Hiroyuki
Scorpion.
Sanada.
Yeah, he was Scorpion
That's
back when I
what it
saw
was.
him in Last Samurai. I was
geez,
like,
now I can't
dude,
think
20
of that.
years ago he would have been a perfect Scorpion. Now they finally
he
get him, and it's like, bro, he's old. And
Yeah,
it
they
don't
could have got him when he was
Carl Urban.
when he was in Rush
There you
Hour.
go.
Yeah,
Johnny
Carl-
Cage.
yeah, Carl
There you
Urban.
go.
When
Johnny
he was
Cage.
in Rush Hour.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Mando and Grogu. Do you want to see that in the theaters?
I want to see it, but I don't. That bothers me.
I
The
don't.
name.
The Grogu thing is, you know.
Yeah, Mando and Grogu. Like,
I thought it was a dumbass name too, but hey,
It's
whatever.
a dumb name, but it's still gonna be good.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal.
Right. Pedro Pascal and Moff Gideon is coming back again. So. Good old Giancarlo is
Young
Carlo
Carlo
Esposito.
So,
Worth the price
how
of
much
this
longer do y'all think he has? I'm referring to Pedro because he's been in a lot.
He on a run.
And that
like
fatigue
he on a run.
He's on a generational
right.
run.
He on a
It
run.
just depends on whether or not he got the mustache or not.
Because what was
you said
that? What was
mustache.
See,
that?
the mustache, he gets killed.
The movie with Samuel L. Jackson. He didn't have a mustache, right? What was the name of that movie?
Which one?
Where he was the villain.
Oh shit!
They
it
were
was
doing the Spies.
It was an Equalizer too.
Yeah, Equalizer 2, he didn't have a mustache.
He did
got
not have a
killed.
mustache, and he got
killed in
he
the
didn't have
worst
the
way.
mustache in,
Right.
in that Nick Cage
He got
movie.
Which
killed.
one? In which movie?
Did he? I don't think he had the mustache in the Nick Cage movie with
Well,
that.
he wasn't a villain in that though. He was just.
You thought he was.
Right.
fair
You
enough.
did think he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But no, the movie. Never mind. It's the spy movie.
How long ago are we talking?
5 or 6 years. He was in the second one with Halle Berry.
Oh, Sicario?
No, not
No, not
Sicario.
Sicario.
No, he was in the second one. It was with Colin Firth. Is in the movies, and they have the whole Mark Strong was in it.
Oh, see, now you
People
name it a whole
on the bus.
You're naming a whole bunch of. Oh, you're talking about
Wasn't one of the
Kingsman.
second one.
Kingsman. Golden Circle.
The second Kingsman.
He
He
did
was in
second
the.
Kingsman?
Yeah, he was the guy with the whip.
Yeah,
He was the guy with the whip.
He did have a mustache in
See?
that.
Yeah.
He did have a
Yeah,
mustache in
boy,
that.
okay.
Like I saw that shit. I don't even remember it was him.
You ain't seen that.
I did see that
No, he-
shit.
no, he saw it.
I
He
did
saw
see
it.
that
He
shit.
was Pedro Pascal then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
But
he was, he wasn't
He
was
caught
like a cowboy with the
generational
whip.
run Pascal.
right.
He
but
caught
was
another
Pedro.
horrible
Right.
death in that
He
too.
sure
did.
You sure did. Okay, couple more. Return to Silent Hill. Do you want to see that in the theaters?
What?
Yeah.
They're making a third Silent Hill
It's
movie?
on the list. It's saying it's.
It could be
Uh,
I mean, I enjoyed the Silent Hill films.
I like the first one. The second one, I forget.
I
don't
watch
even
it at the
remember.
house, but I don't know if I would go to the theater.
Okay. All right. And can anybody name who's in it?
No, because
Fuck
I don't.
no.
Beyond the original, it had
Right.
Sean Bean,
Right.
who
Who
I'm looking
died.
for my wife. And that's like-
006.
Yeah, exactly. 006
That's
and,
weird. That's
and
a-
Equalizer and
That's a weird thing because we were playing. Well, I was playing GoldenEye a little bit today.
Supergirl.
This is why you haven't finished.
I want to see Supergirl because it's continuing. Yeah,
You want
That's
to
why
see
you
Supergirl?
haven't finished Dead Space.
Supergirl.
That's why you haven't finished Dead Space.
Right.
Because how are you randomly playing 007?
What had happened was we were straightening out the gosh darn video games.
I
Down
thought
there.
y'all was doing that and watching Bad Boys. How you end up on
Bad
007?
Bad Boys
Bad
is only
Boys.
so long.
Right.
After Bad Boys
You
ended,
put in Bad Boys too.
look,
a
after
long
Bad
time.
Boys, we went to go get sandwiches at a place that I don't want to name because they ain't give me no money.
Yeah.
I had to give them money for sandwich.
How was the sandwich?
It's all right.
What'd you get?
Reuben.
Okay.
I finished it up right before the
Reuben!
show.
Corned beef joint.
Straight out of Ocean's
yeah.
11.
It was a pretty decent sandwich in my honest opinion. And then we came back, eating those Explorers, and then I put on the Batman, but I had to see that chase scene because that's the best chase scene.
Man.
Bro,
Not even just the chase,
that whole chase scene.
the whole introduction of the Batmobile in that
Yes,
scene.
that fucking shit was amazing.
Yo, that roar.
But we were straightening out the games, and he was like, "Oh, you got a mistaken with Sega Saturn, but it was a new re-release of a Sega CD game." And I was like, "You know what?" Because they shipped it to me, and the stupid thing was cracked. And I was like, "You know what? That means you're supposed to play it." I said, "You know what? I'm gonna install it onto the Polymega." So I installed it onto the Polymega. I played it for a little bit, and I'm like, it's an okay game. It's a one-player beat 'em up that has no sound effects when you're hitting people, but they got sound effects when you're swinging your weapon. And it's just like it's 16-bit, blah, blah, blah.
They used all of this memory for that
Yeah.
opening because all of a sudden no sound effects for hits, no sound effects for enemy deaths.
Yeah.
Then you get to a first stage boss that kills you in 2 hits.
Yeah,
It's
just like this. I'm like,
Yeah, no
It's
invincibility.
game over.
No, you know how like in Final Fight or like any other beat 'em up, you get hit, you get to stand back up,
Yeah.
you're invincible for like a couple of flashes, and then you're back in it. Nope, you stand up, you're vulnerable again immediately.
Masters of the Universe.
I don't know who's in it.
Noah Centineo.
Who?
Jared Leto is
Okay.
going to be Skeletor.
No.
Oh,
see,
boy.
there they go now.
Jared Leto,
Uh,
come on, come on, man.
Let me just make sure.
Jared-
double check that one.
Let me make
But
sure.
since something coming out of our chat, also One Piece castings that we saw.
Oh yeah,
My man from Zolo from
Cobra
Cobra Kai
is
is
going to be Ace,
Yeah.
which I think
Blue Beetle.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Blue
Blue
Beetle as
Beetle.
well. I think he would probably be a really good Ace, and then I don't remember.
I'm not familiar with the other character or the other actor at all.
Bon Clay
Clay.
is definitely a important character in the beginning.
Mhm.
I don't remember. It's been a long time. It's been a while since I watched those episodes because One Piece is old. It's been a while, so I can't remember all of it.
Yeah. Marcus Pryor's got a whole list of movies that they just don't do anymore. Rumble in the Bronx, 310 to Yuma, which was a remake, but it was a good one. The Jackal, Desperate
See,
Measures.
No, they just make that well, granted, it's not a movie, but there is a great Jackal television show on Apple,
Oh, wait a minute. No,
Well-
I think that's Hulu.
Hulu. Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm saying watch it.
Sorry, it's Lashana Lynch, I think.
There we go. There we
Lashana
go.
Lynch.
That's
yeah.
cool. Richie Rich, Blank Check, Congo.
Well, Blank Check. We didn't think about it when we were kids, but when you're
Okay.
an adult,
That movie was
Here
great.
you go. Here you go.
That's what I'm talking
Masters of
about.
the Universe.
Oh.
Idris
you know
Elba's
what I'm talking about.
Idris Elba is playing Man at Arms.
Okay, which is fine.
Morena Baccarin is going to be the sorceress,
That's good.
and yes, Jared Leto is going to be Skeletor.
All right, yeah.
Now, see, and see, his run of failed, terrible movies makes me sad now.
Maybe it'll be good in spite of him. What was your point
Hopefully.
about Blank Check?
Well, it was just a scene where the Brian Bonsall, if I remember correctly, who was also Worf's son, and apparently has had issues as a person outside of acting, was they allowed a woman to kiss this young boy in the movie, and everybody's going on, how'd they get away with that stuff? Cause,
Oh, I see what you're
yeah,
saying.
like on the lips, and
Yeah.
most people they don't. I didn't think about it when I was a kid because, like, shit, woman kissing me, like, whatever. If I was a kid, you just like whatever.
Yeah.
When you grow up, you start to think like,
Well, plus, if the roles were reversed, it'd be a huge
100%.
scandal.
But that's what they were doing Justin Bieber at that time.
Really?
But he was like maybe 14 or 15. It was grown with Pink and whatever. They were grown women kissing him in the mouth.
People
Kiss me in my mouth.
always have
Kiss
what's
me
called
in my
double
mouth and I'll
standards
set you
on
free.
stuff.
What?
That's what
Yeah,
it's Hollywood, man.
Little Shop of Horrors. Now, granted, that clearly is a remake, but I still love that movie.
Here's the thing of what is basically getting at. Hollywood does not take chances anymore because they're afraid to lose money. Even though back in the 80s, which was the golden era, in my honest opinion, for taking chances because they did movies differently in the 70s and the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
80s made it better.
Right.
90s improved on that. 2000s is...
You are correct. But Congo happens. They done made 5 or 6 condos. It's called Jurassic Park.
No, they're remaking Congo.
Right,
No, Anaconda.
Right.
Sorry.
No, but I'm saying that Congo, like that style of movie.
Oh,
It's still
absolutely,
out
without
there.
a doubt. Like this most recent Jurassic Park to me was Congo again.
Oh, so you saw it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I had to see it eventually. It's like, come on.
Now, Sidekicks, what was that? Chuck Norris? and the other guy?
Sidekicks was fun.
Wow.
Sidekicks
I like
was Chuck
Sidekicks.
Norris. Yeah.
I hate
Chuck
that
Norris,
my man, Jonathan,
Joe
what's his name, did
Piscopo.
what he did.
That name, Joe Piscopo.
Yeah.
And the dearly departed Jonathan Brandis.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. And Mako was in it.
Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Mako was in it.
Yeah, movies like that. Okay, I shouldn't say they don't take chances. Movies like that do, again, like you said earlier, come to streaming. They're on Netflix. They're on your Primes. They're even on your Tubies. You can find some good movies on Tubies. You can find some bad movies. Did you know Wes Craven is in the movies? Did you ever see this movie, Wes Craven movie called Deadly Friend?
I have not.
Deadly Friend is a movie about a kid who's, I guess, a super genius. He created a robot that's basically what we would call AI, but it looked like a kitty Johnny Five, basically, because it was like yellow, had a Johnny Five. He moves into a new neighborhood. You have the one house that you don't go to this person's house because she's fucking crazy and will shoot you if you go in that, what you call it. So what happened was their basketball went over there, and she, instead of giving the ball back, be a little bit. It was the Goonies. What's her name? Fratelli.
Oh
Mama
yeah,
Fratelli.
Ma Fratelli.
She in the ball. She keeps the fucking ball like, fuck you kids. I ain't giving you shit back. So the robot at night, it was like Halloween or whatever, decides to try to go over and get it. She shot the shit out of this freaking robot. Now at the same time, the girl that they just moved into next door has a very abusive dad, and the abusive. She was, hanging with her friends, but of course she's doing more, and I'm gonna blame you. So he basically punched her down the stairs, and she went into a coma, and they end up, pulling the plug. And the dad's like, "Yeah, just pull the plug. Like, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Wow.
You're not gonna suspect that maybe there was some foul, regardless." So Genius Boy gets a great idea. Let me put my AI chip into her dead body, and then she comes to life, and of course starts to murder people. You should have seen that basketball go through Mama Fratelli's head. Dude, I couldn't stop laughing. It was freaking it was a Wes Craven movie. It's on Tubi.
I have to check it out.
I mean,
It's old.
yeah. So
again,
there's
it was probably Wes Craven before Nightmare on Elm Street. I would
No,
imagine.
it's after Nightmare on Elm Street because they put
okay.
nightmare sequences in there for no reason.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there was two
Oh,
nightmare
wow.
sequences that had nothing to do with it was just they were there. But anyway.
Even the greats have passion projects, I guess, that just fly way under the radar because I've
Passion
never heard of
project.
it.
Shit, he did a Freddy Passion project. What was the name of that one?
Was it a New Nightmare?
When it was them, when they were like
New
filming.
Nightmare was awesome.
New Nightmare was
No,
great.
the one where they were filming.
It was
They
New
were
Nightmare.
filming a movie. That wasn't great.
When they were
great.
filming the Freddy Krueger movie, he actually came to life and like
That shit was
wasn't-
awesome. I loved it.
Of course,
I
you
loved
did.
it because it was meta, man. Because it was the first movie I had seen of that type, where it was like
When the last time you watched that movie?
it's been a while, but
Watch
still.
it again.
I'll watch it again.
please.
Fine.
The
I'll
movie,
watch it
the
again.
movie
Shit.
was fun.
Movie
I
was
enjoyed
fun.
it.
I didn't
Dude,
say it
loved
wasn't fun. I said it was one of them passion projects. That's what I said. But watch it again.
Speaking of Freddy Krueger, that's also on Tubi.
Uh-huh.
Freddy's Nightmares. You remember that?
Oh, the show?
TV
The show?
Yeah, that's all on
Where
Tubi.
like he would
TV
he would introduce like the thing, but he
Like
wasn't
the Crypt
actually
Keeper.
in it. Yeah,
him being
Man,
like Crypt Keeper.
he was in the
was
first
awesome.
episode.
that was it. Yeah,
It's
been a minute.
This is why you haven't beat Dead Space. Get off of Tubi.
There's too much stuff.
Stop playing old games.
Got something to get off YouTube too. To him.
Oh,
Well,
that's the problem.
First off, I was in an expedition on No Man's Sky.
Jesus.
And I finished the expedition. Expedition is time frame. You know all about that stuff. I think from certain video games I know you play that they put something out there and you got like this certain. I don't know if you're a Destiny or whatever. The people
I'm playing Arc Raiders now, but
I don't know if they can say, "Hey, everybody get together. You got this amount of time to play this stuff," and you get
like a
this."
raid.
Yeah, basically.
Something like that, where like you get certain items and you can't get them unless you do that expedition. And I only done 2 expeditions. I bought No Man's Sky in 2016 when that motherfucker came out, and I'm just now really getting into it.
And he streams it, so if y'all want to see this crazy journey, he does.
I'm gonna be
stream
streaming
it.
Dead Space.
He'll be streaming Dead Space.
I'm gonna
next.
try to stream it tomorrow, but the problem is, it's gonna be really late.
You want to hear something that I thought was actually really interesting on the video game front? I didn't know Mark Henry was like a high-ranking Fortnite player, like the wrestler Mark Henry. is
Oh,
like
wow.
a
He getting
like,
into Fortnite,
like-
huh?
no. They say he's like 12th or 17th in the world.
Damn.
I'm like, really?
Wow. He really on that.
Like that's
Is he on a controller or
I
a
don't
mouse
know,
and key?
but like he was on this podcast with I think it's like not Broken Skull. I forgot the name of it, but it was him, Tommy Dreamer, Bubba Ray Dudley, and like whoever the host was. I forgot the host's name, but they were just talking, and Bubba casually dropped like, "Don't you like a Fortnite player?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm like 12th, or I think he said either 12th or 17th in the world." I'm like,
Wow.
that's wild. Like that is what to think. Like Mark Henry, sexual chocolate himself,
One of the strongest men in the world.
one of the strongest men in the world is into Fortnite like that, like heavy. I'm like, that's insane.
It's
Now
a
it makes me
great
want to know what
game.
his gamer tag is because I just want to. I want to see some of his matches. Just him just going through just murking
It
people.
is one of the greatest video games ever.
Y'all-
I've only played
y'all-
it one time.
I
Y'all
would
are
like
welcome-
to agree with
y'all
you,
are welcome to
but I
it.
don't like you don't respawn unless
Oh.
they have a mode for that. I
What?
told you I died. I came in there. Hey, hi, what's this
Dead.
game about? Pat. All right, I gotta wait. Oh my gosh, I gotta wait
Fuck
till
it.
everybody's
I'm just
done.
gonna abandon this
Oh,
match.
I gotta
I'm
get
outta
out and freaking find another lobby to get into. I'm like,
You can get
you
brought
can't just
back.
keep playing. I couldn't run nothing back till everybody was done.
Right, but then what's the point if you can keep playing? There's no consequence.
There is consequence back in the day. Remember when we used to play Gears of War? And there was a mode that had the time and you would kill each other until the time frame ran out and whoever had the most kills for the team would win.
Right, but that's not a battle royal. And Fortnite is a battle royal. Somebody has to be the last person left.
Yeah.
And if you can keep getting brought back, like there's no
Okay,
reason
I
to
get
get
that, but
better.
it still took too long to get into another game.
Well,
I was ready to go. I was like, that was just
Yeah.
what the heck? I just stepped on this goddamn that float down
and
and I
was it.
landed. I ran around 2 seconds and it was like, pack.
Yeah, you were free chicken,
I was
as they
like
say.
Yeah.
It's free
Free
chicken.
chicken.
Yeah, man.
That's basically what it was. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Running around, going pack. Hit me in the back of the head.
Probably by a kid too.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
sure.
more than likely.
And I
yeah.
says, okay, I'm ready to go again. Nah, son,
Like-
you got to
like,
sit here and
it's
watch
like-
everybody.
It's like as much as I talked about when they jump into Battlefield 6, I ain't started yet.
No, I play it.
Yeah,
Heck yeah, and I play the battle royal.
you play Red Sec yet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
good.
battle royal.
That's
yeah,
that's the free to play, right?
Yeah, I told you you don't play no video games, man. It's fine, man.
I do play video games.
It's-
I'm very choosy with my time because
It's
I like
fine,
doing
man.
a bunch of other shit.
It's fine, man. So you don't play video games?
do.
No, you don't.
I do, but I don't
People-
play them
People
every
know that
every day,
I
all the
work
day.
out because I work out. Because that's what I do.
Do you got more free time than me or not?
Probably not.
Yes, you do.
No, probably not.
Yes, you do.
You think I look like this because no? Look at that. Respectfully, we can take a scroll around these chairs and we can look at who someone's got free time eating bonbons and ice cream.
Somebody wrap this damn show.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, now you don't want to talk no more, huh?
Right.
But no,
Oh, my goodness.
no, but it's you allocate your time. If you wasn't playing dog sitter all the time, maybe you would have something to do.
I thought that was supposed to be the kids' dog. not
Exactly.
yours.
It
But
is
then
the
I
kids'
see
dog.
him walking the dogs down the street.
It ain't the kids, dog.
then,
the kids'
then-
dogs.
Then,
Don't work that
listen,
way.
It is the kid's dog.
any-
I'm not there all the time.
any man, I see you posting selfies of you and the dog laying on
I'm
the
just
couch.
sitting there.
Right?
I'm not taking care of them. I'm just sitting
And you
there.
know what you could be doing? Sitting there playing Battlefield.
But you know what?
don't
But you know
play
what I'm doing?
games.
I'm watching sports. That's what I'm
Oh.
doing.
You over there playing puppy child was what you're doing. Now he wants to.
Watching movies or watching TV and playing and watching sports.
No, he wants
And then I
to
do
cuddle.
play. I did beat Shinobi, by the way.
But
Too.
hold
Yeah,
on,
like
y'all go to live sporting events though.
yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
y'all go to 'em.
Yeah.
So what's the point of watching?
Because he's addicted. He has to watch.
I'm a sports fan, man.
Let's not forget.
Watch
that's
football, watch basketball, watch baseball,
But
watch
here-
hockey. I watch it all.
So
How,
once
how
again,
long is the average
play video
football
games.
televised football game?
4
About
hours.
3 or 4 hours.
Hours.
Hell no.
You
As
can
I
have that.
told you, he
Hell
don't
no.
play
You
video
can have
games.
that. That's one thing you can have on the background.
Exactly.
And be playing
Not
something
him.
else.
No, it's all on one screen. It's just my big screen.
You
TV.
got a tablet?
I ain't got no. Huh?
You
Put
have
that
a
football
computer?
game on the tablet.
You got a computer?
Play a game.
Don't you got 2 monitors?
No, I have an ultra wide, just one.
Oh, see, there you go. You get you another monitor, and then you have
Just the
your
one.
game right there.
But again, most sports though, like unless it's the Super Bowl or like the World Series that just happened. Bro,
No.
the highlight reel is all I really need to see.
You should have known then when I came over there, and he had that delicious apple crisp, by the way. but when we had the pizza and all the food, and I'm like, where's Red Zone at? And he's like, no, man, we watching the game. The game?
Right.
It's 6 games on right now. You're going to watch one
it's
game?
the Lions and the Cowboys.
Oh.
Then we'll watch Red Zone.
Not at all. Yuck. Get me. Where's the? I'm going upstairs to eat the apple crisp.
Right. To me, there's not enough action in one game by itself. There just isn't.
Look, I'm going to tell you the secret to watching every game in 20 minutes. You wait till it's done. And then on YouTube, the NFL puts out every fucking play.
Yeah.
They put out every play. Literally, like 20 minutes after it's done.
See,
and you
but-
see every play.
he's
No
watching-
commercials, no
See?
timeouts.
But he's watching
none of
sports.
that stuff.
But yeah, I'm watching.
They put the plays down that matter.
Hence how I said he don't play video games.
do play
He
video
watches
games.
sports. So there's
I
nothing
play
wrong with
video
that.
games, man.
It's okay. No, you
I
might
do
turn.
play- I do
You
play
might
video games.
occasionally play a game.
Play video
You don't play no games.
I don't
man.
need to. I don't need to see them. Oh,
Timeout.
it's 4th and 11.
Oh, that's
Of course, they're gonna punt it. So like, okay,
At
they're
the
gonna
Lions.
punt it. Well,
Big ball Dan Campbell.
Right.
yeah.
He ain't.
Right, go for it, 4th down.
I don't know how that worked out on last Sunday, though.
onside kick in the middle of for nothing.
Yeah.
They
Last
don't
year.
do that no more.
Listen, man.
Well, no, the whole rule of
Onside
I think
kick's
that's
not
I think
dumb.
that's always been my issue with modern day sports is so many rules have been added. You got to tell the other team we're going to do an onside kick now.
Bro, if you hit the quarterback
Yeah.
too hard, it's a goddamn. I saw
Hey, but
J.J.
shit
McCarthy
works,
got
though.
hit, and they called it a freaking roughing the passer, even though he threw
Yeah,
it.
that shit
and
was
they got-
garbage.
I don't even understand that.
That shit was
It
garbage.
doesn't make any sense to me. How are
That
you
shit-
roughing the passer
like,
doing your job? That's what you're supposed to
again,
do.
What the fuck is he supposed to do? He's running full speed. The ball's still in his hand, and he hits him. And he was like, "Oh, it's a flag, roughing the passer."
Again,
Fuck out of here with that.
The only
Anyway.
rules that I agree with
That
are
Honolulu blue
helmet
is
to helmet. Helmet to helmet and horse collar. Those are the only two that I agree with.
Face
Is
mask,
like
too.
yeah,
What about
face
face
mask. Those are the only those are the only three that I'm like, okay, that makes complete and absolute sense. Everything else, it's a rough sport, damn it.
Dog,
I'm
there's
sorry.
Like, the rule is the referee said it's like the defender drove his body into the quarterback, and what the fuck out of
I'm
here.
trying to knock him down.
Right, that's the
That's the
object
whole
of the
point.
game.
Yeah.
Like anyway, yeah, it was a terrible call.
Wow.
Was
Again, in basketball, that's a
Foul.
foul.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Yeah.
bro,
Or-
like for real.
Or wow.
Yeah,
And I found out recently you can shuffle your feet as many times as you want in basketball until you put both hands on the
Dog.
ball. So if you got
Back in my day, that used to be a
Dude,
travel.
he showed me a play the other day.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
man caught the ball.
Oh, he's
Probably
You
Giannis.
know he's talking about Giannis,
Probably
right?
Giannis.
You know he's
It was
talking
like-
about
it
Giannis,
was
right?
like-
No. It was what you call it? It was from like the 80s or 70s or whatever. And the guy, they threw it to him. He caught it and did 2 steps, jumped and shot it, and they called traveling on it.
Yeah.
And then
He basically tried to do a Euro step.
No,
No.
this is before all of that stuff.
This was
This
back
like
in the
back in the
80s.
80s.
And he literally, they passed him the ball. He was coming to a stop when he caught it, jumped up and shot it. It said traveling. And then they showed the second clip from today's
Giannis.
where my man,
Yeah.
it might have been him because
It had to be
it was-
Giannis.
It was Giannis.
He was back,
Yep.
until he put both hands. They say it's called, what do they call it? Something with a G.
Like he didn't have
Gathering
possession with the
or
ball. Yeah, it was a
grabbing
gather step.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like,
And as soon as you put both hands on the ball, that's when your 3 steps start.
Yeah.
Well,
I
It's-
said,
It's
what?
supposed to be 2 steps, but yeah, he
Hold
had
on.
like 5 or 6.
What's Marcus Pryor talking about? 2 pumps.
2
is a
pumps.
flag.
He's talking about this.
Oh,
oh yeah,
goodness.
when Amon-Ra did his little celebration.
No,
Oh.
that's from Key and Peele, bro.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the 2 pumps.
Yeah.
You did that like I was supposed to know.
Exactly.
You don't watch Key. You don't watch Key and Peele.
I didn't watch it.
Not black
Like-
enough for you.
No. Oh, you're out of control. You're out of control right now. No, for whatever reason, like I'm aware of the AA Ron.
Yeah.
And like now I'll see like random shorts. But no, when their show was on, no, and I don't know why I
I
didn't
didn't watch it when it was on either.
Oh,
I
man.
watched it on what do you call it?
So you're
Streaming.
telling me you didn't watch that clip of them doing the reading off the names of the Pro Bowl teams?
Oh god.
Yeah, no, that
That's
I
what
saw.
I'm talking about.
Like, I've
Yeah.
seen a lot of clips.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I saw one, Yeah, I seen it. Yeah, then I saw one where you can only have one black guy in the doo-wop group. You know, like I've seen a lot of their stuff, but during when
it was actually on,
no.
yeah. Because I didn't catch a lot of their stuff when their show was on either.
Yeah.
It was just one of those.
Right.
Oh, this existed? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
On
Yeah.
YouTube,
So-
they were killing it.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
On
Well,
YouTube, they was killing it.
They're still killing it now.
Yeah,
apparently,
yeah,
if I'm seeing, cause when was that show? 10 years ago?
Yeah.
12 years ago?
Shit was a
Still
long
seeing
time ago.
clips that I thought
Right.
I watched every episode when it came on streaming. I'm seeing clips I ain't never seen before.
Fucking hilarious.
I did see one the other day, and I had laughed. Like I laughed out loud.
Right.
But I was trying to remember it so I can tell you. But yeah, I laughed out loud.
Oh yeah,
It's fucking hilarious. Shit was
thing,
crazy.
We can
man.
keep this going on
we definitely could. But like,
forever, but you
absolutely.
know, things are gonna have to come to a sweet end, and this sweet end right here is going to be right now. I have to say I appreciate everybody that came in through from YouTube, Twitch, and they're gone TikTok. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, do all the good stuff if you want to see more of
Mega Sean.
and GQ, Ken Sherrill, and myself, the great Daddy Coogee, here with the Culture Junkies. We would like to see you again next week, and put your notification on because the streamings are happening. Dead Space is going to be streamed on this channel, maybe. It might be Twitch.
You
I want to
already
try to
said
get
maybe,
both.
You already said maybe, right?
I only see
No,
maybe
no,
not
no,
because
you
of the
saying-
plan. I'm
you saying
talking
maybe
about
YouTube.
both.
You're saying maybe YouTube.
I don't know if it's going to be on
Yeah,
YouTube or
yeah.
Twitch because of my situation at the moment. But you can see us stream, but you got to put those notifications on. Anywho, we're here. We'll see you guys next week.
9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. Next week. Wednesday. Peace out.
Wednesday.
He said Blue Marvel, not Mega.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Hey, thank you.